With a powerful 5.7-liter V8 engine producing 300 horsepower, the Pontiac Firehawk could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. But it wasn't just about speed. Its superior handling and exclusive design features set it apart from other cars of its time. In this video, we'll also explore the Firehawk's rare status and why it's so sought after by collectors today. In the early 1990s, Pontiac, a brand famous for its muscle cars, decided to create something extraordinary. They wanted a car that stood out not just for its looks, but for its power and performance as well. And this led to the birth of the Firehawk, a special edition of the already popular Firebird. Pontiac had a long history of making powerful cars that car enthusiasts loved. The Firebird is one of their most famous models, known for its speed and style. But Pontiac wanted to take things a step further. They teamed up with SLP, or Street Legal Performance Engineering, a company known for making high-performance cars even better. And together, they created the Firehawk, a car that would push the limits of what the Firebird could do. The first Firehawk was introduced in 1991. It was based on the Formula Firebird, but with many upgrades. These upgrades included a more powerful engine, better suspension, and unique design elements that made the Firehawk look as fast as it was. The goal was to create a car that could compete with the best sports cars of the time, including the Corvette. The Pontiac Firehawk was all about performance, and it started with the engine. The engine's often called the heart of a car, and for the Firehawk, this heart was incredibly powerful. The Firehawk came with a 5.7-liter V8 engine. To put it simply, this engine was big and packed a lot of power. The 5.7-liter V8 engine produced 300 horsepower. Horsepower is a way to measure the power of an engine, and 300 is a lot for a car like the Firehawk. This power is what allowed the Firehawk to be so fast. And it wasn't just about going fast in a straight line, though. The Firehawk was also designed to handle well, making it a joy to drive on winding roads as well as on the highway. One of the most exciting things about the Firehawk was how quickly it could accelerate. It could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. This means that if you were stopped at a traffic light, as soon as it turned green, you would be going 60 miles an hour in less than 5 seconds. This kind of acceleration is what made the Firehawk a real competitor to other high-performance cars of its time, like the Corvette. Can you believe how the Firehawk outperformed the Corvette? But there's still so much more to discover about this legendary car. If you're enjoying this deep dive so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated. The Firehawk wasn't just about raw power. It also had many features that helped it perform better on the road. For example, it had a special suspension system. The suspension is what connects the car to its wheels and helps it stay stable when driving, especially when going around corners. The Firehawk suspension was designed to keep the car planted firmly on the road, even at high speeds. This made it not only fast, but also very controllable and safe to drive. In addition to the powerful engine and advanced suspension, the Firehawk also had high-performance tires. These tires provided better grip, which means the car could turn sharper and stop quicker. And this is very important for a high-performance car because it needs to be able to handle all the power from the engine and translate it into speed and agility on the road. Inside the Firehawk, the design was all about the driver. The interior was made with high-quality materials, and the seats were designed to be comfortable and supportive, even during fast driving. The steering wheel was sporty and easy to grip, giving the driver a good sense of control. All the gauges and controls were placed in a way that made them easy to see and use, so the driver could focus on the road. But how did it stack up against the Corvette? On the track, the Firehawk's superior acceleration and handling often left the Corvette trailing behind. The Pontiac Firehawk was designed to be a high-performance car, and its main competition was the Chevrolet Corvette. The Corvette has always been known as one of the top American sports cars, so how did the Firehawk compare? Well, let's take a look at how these two cars performed when they were put head-to-head on the track. First, let's talk about acceleration. The Firehawk could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. This quick acceleration meant that the Firehawk could reach high speeds very quickly, making it a serious competitor to the Corvette. The Corvette was also very fast, but the Firehawk's powerful 5.7-liter V8 engine gave it an edge in straight-line speed. But speed isn't everything. How a car handles or how it responds to steering and stays stable when driving fast is just as important. The Firehawk had a special suspension system and high-performance tires which helped it stay controlled and stable even at high speeds. This superior handling meant that the Firehawk could take corners faster and with more confidence than the Corvette. On the track where handling is crucial, this often gave the Firehawk the upper hand. You won't believe what happens next. In head-to-head races and performance tests, the Firehawk frequently outperformed the Corvette. Its combination of fast acceleration and excellent handling made it a formidable opponent. And this was a big deal because the Corvette was a well-respected and iconic sports car. The Firehawk's ability to match or even surpass the Corvette in performance was a testament to its engineering and design. Part of what makes the Firehawk so special is its rarity. With only a limited number produced each year, owning a Firehawk became a badge of honor among car collectors. The Pontiac Firehawk is not just known for its performance, it's also famous for its rarity. When Pontiac and SLP Engineering decided to create the Firehawk, they wanted it to be exclusive. This means they only produced a small number of these cars each year. This limited production made the Firehawk very special and highly desirable. Having a limited production run means that only a few people could own a Firehawk. For car collectors and enthusiasts, owning something that rare is always exciting. It gives a sense of pride and uniqueness, knowing that not everyone can have what you have. The Firehawk was no exception. Each year, only a select number of these cars were made, making them hard to find and very valuable. Each Firehawk came with special badges and markings to show that it was part of this exclusive group. These badges often included unique serial numbers indicating exactly which number the car was in the production run. For example, a badge might show that a particular Firehawk was the 10th car produced in a certain year. This level of detail added to the car's allure and collectible value. Today, these rare beasts are highly sought after, with prices skyrocketing at auctions. It is a testament to the Firehawk's enduring legacy. Because of their limited production, Firehawks have become very valuable over the years. Today, they are highly sought after by car collectors. If you want to buy a Firehawk now, you will likely have to pay a high price, especially if the car is in good condition and has been well maintained. At auction, Firehawks often fetch high prices. Collectors are willing to pay a premium to own one of these rare cars. The demand is high because there are so few Firehawks available, and each one has a story and history behind it. The prices of Firehawks at auctions reflect their status as collectible items and their significance in automotive history. Current market listings also show the high value of them. Even when sold privately, these cars command impressive prices. The value of a Firehawk can vary, depending on the condition, mileage, and how well it's been perceived, and other factors. Originality also plays a big role. Cars that have remained true to their original factory specifications are often worth more. Its legacy is evident in the powerful and stylish cars that followed, keeping Pontiac's name strong in the world of high-performance vehicles. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into automotive history. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.